So after studying the game and realizing that a lot of stuff from Madden like 21 or 20 has come back, it brought me back to this run play. This run play I used to use religiously as well. Now, the problem with it is I'm in the multiple offense because a lot of schemes are gonna be based off that, so there's not too many good run plays. However, there are 2 run plays that are back in the game that you could start using. I don't know why they went backwards with the coding, and it doesn't make sense to me. However, we are back. We are back from a few years ago. Today we're gonna be in the wing flex, and then the next formation is gonna be the deuce close. I'll show you guys the 2 plays. Before we get into it, drop a like, subscribe if you're new, become members, full scheme breakdowns in the members area. We got some of the best stuff out there. We have the 4-2-5 defense, which you're gonna need, the tight open. The trips tight into those are gonna come already, so be ready for those. Single back wing flex. Name of the play right here is going to be the zone weak. Now, I used to run this religiously, but I combined it with stretch. The problem is this formation in the multiple does not have stretch, so you're kind of screwed there. But the play is the zone weak. You guys remember, there was a guy in the comp scene, they had never used the zone weak and they needed to establish a run game. He saw it, I think it was one of like the game right before the championship, okay? He came out in this play. For the first time, he had never used it. He ran this play, then he started to realize, oh damn, this play really is the GOAT. This play literally won him the tournament. Not actually won the game, not the tournament. I think he may have lost because he shied away from this run play. He should have kept it as his base, but he didn't. He shied away from it and went and did something else. But this player here, the halfback zone weak, is going to be one of those players running against anything because that's how strong the play is naturally, okay? All you gotta do is snap the ball. Now, in Madden, previous Maddens, remember, you could flip the arrow by using the right stick. So we can go left, we can go right, but we typically wanna go left most of the time. You just snap the ball, okay? And you're gonna break for touchdowns. It's gonna be rare that anyone stops you in the backfield. I'm telling you right now, it's rare that you get stopped with this play, okay? Like I said, you could run for touchdowns. Like I said, it's back from the older Maddens. It's insane to think about. Like, feel like I'm in a time warp, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going back in time to see this. So we use this play religiously, man. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Even on these blitzes, I mean, I'm still getting the yards. You saw that was like safety blitzes or whatever. Still getting the yards. When you have openings like this, now you obviously want to scheme this with like I said, if you can find the formation with zone weak, it doesn't even have to be this formation. You find a zone weak with a stretch combination and you're gonna be deadly in Madden. I promise you that. Right here, 3-4 yards. I mean, but like I said, I want to try to bust for a touchdown really quick, man. Just real quick, bro. Let me bust for a touchdown. Man, maybe if I cut that angle, I do it. I just sacrificed like 7-8 yards trying to go for a touchdown, and that's gonna happen as well. You're gonna see what I see, okay? And use your jukes and all that. Don't be afraid. But like I said, I'll probably be running this in my gameplays. I just don't like the fact that, oh man, if I juke that way, I take off to the outside. They need to patch the game and make it to where you can use playbooks across the board anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's the play. I don't want to sit here too much longer. However, you do have the dive. You can flip it to the right as well. There is dive. The other run play, the zone split, I wouldn't really recommend. But if you look at your pass plays, you have the PAY cross. So if you want to try to finesse someone with the crossing route, you can. Okay, so remember, you'll have the flat combination like right here, boom. Then you have the crossing route. So you can run a play action with it to try to confuse your opponents to try to get the yards. You know what I mean? So, and you can just run this play stock. A right there, boom, like this. Now, remember that in play action, if someone pass commits on a blitz, you're gonna get cooked because of the play action. So be careful. What I would recommend you do is block the running back and then go ahead and put him back on whatever you need to put him on. You wanna put him on a flat, you can. We can put him back, but now we don't have the play action. The problem being is that now you see where his flat goes, it goes the wrong way. However, what you can do is block the running back and then drag RB. So now you have this option, which is almost the same, but you're getting rid of the play action and providing yourself with better blocking. You get what I'm saying? So you don't have to get cooked by the play action. All right, the next play is gonna be out of the deuce close. Now this formation right here has the 0-1 trap, which is another one of the plays that where it's like we ran it side by side with the zone weak in the previous Maddens, and it's back as well. It does have the zone weak as well. And I want to say, let's just see, zone weak across the board, I would imagine in this game is the same. The only problem is when you're running zone weak and you don't have outside receivers, your defense is more compressed, so it's a little bit harder. You really want to try to spread out the defense with a couple receivers to run that zone weak to really get the best bang for your buck to try to get the touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? if you're going to be running a compressed formation, right, like a tight formation or whatever, be that tight Y off or the deuce close, you want to run to this play that I'm going to show you. And this play is what we ran from tight offset tight end, and it's the 0-1 trap. The 0-1 trap is back in college football. I'm sure it's probably going to be back in Madden. It pains me to see that we're going backwards and they're trying to just finesse everybody, making you think that it's like something new, spectacular, and it's not. We're back to the 0-1 traps. We're back to the zone weeks. And I don't think Madden is going to be any different, to be honest. Now, how could you stop the 0-1 trap is you got to rely on the RNG. You'll see that I'm just going in for touchdowns now with this play because that's just how awesome it's always been. As far as other plays within this formation, I want to say it does have stretch, so you can even take this to the outside. You can run a whole damn run scheme, okay? And then we had misdirection, but now that we have stems and hot routes across the board, I don't really recommend stretch completely. Like you see what I'm saying? I don't recommend stretch. Like before we even got hit in the backfield, I'm already telling you guys, I don't recommend it because the stretches have been like semi-nerfed, right? There's easy ways to stop the stretches, but the zone weeks, they're back. And that was the case. Actually, we're putting in work with this. Oh my goodness. We're putting in work with this. And so maybe stretch has been, I still wouldn't trust the stretch over the zone week or the 0-1 trap, honestly. But I will use it in conjunction, like in a scheme. Like I will blend it in. And it's actually performing pretty damn well from this formation. So there's gonna be, and I know people, it's A&M. No, it's the CPU. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's Alabama, A&M, it doesn't matter. It's the CPU. Where all we're doing is finessing CPUs and stuff like that. It's all AI. You know what I'm saying? So it's not the team. This is the plays. I'm telling you, these guys used to use this in the tournaments, bro. They knew. That guy figured it out quickly when he ran it. Now, other plays within this formation that you can be using, you have the stretch. I want to say it does have the dive, 0-1 trap, zone weak, right? Counter Y, I wouldn't recommend counter Y or the zone split. But I do recommend the PAX post cross and the PA misdirection. So you get to use those two. PX cross kind of the same as the other one, right? We'll just random it and then we'll go ahead. The thing with this one is you're probably going to need to clear out because I'm going to leave the X route there. But if you leave the X route there, ooh, we got that off anyway, son. Like in a cover 3, he could drop down. The outside third could probably play down on it. But he's not right there, so it just depends on the defense, right? A quarters, you can't really base the line, so you can't really set it up the way we used to do in Madden. Let's go over his head. Let's possession catch that and go down. If we know we're gonna get hit, possession catch it. Just go down with the ball. So you're seeing this play right here, just in this awesomeness. You have the flat as well. We can come this way and try to juke. I'm not the best run stick person in Madden, but you guys see the angle of what we're trying to accomplish here. You also have X, and I want to say if it's like a man blitz, bro, maybe the post. Maybe you can shorten that post by using this the hot route. So right here, we'll just put them on a repost, so it would look like that. Okay, see right there, and that's kind of a mistake in that cover 3 because, like I said, the outside third can play it. I want to try to keep putting him on this post right here, but it keeps running the same defense, so that's not good. But if we get him probably cooked on man or even cover 4 quarters, depending on the assignments to it, they're going to continuously run the same play. I don't think I ran the same play. I don't think that's the case. I think they just keep picking the same play. Right here, you got to get rid of the ball or something because, like I said, if the blitz comes at you, you're kind of cooked. So you'll have to cancel the play action. Yeah, they're going to run the same play. But those are the plays I wanted to show you. That zone weak, the 0-1 trap, combine it with the stretch, the single back deuce close from the multiple offensive playbook is going to provide you the best bang for your buck because, like I said, this formation, right, this playbook, you have the wild trio weak trips tight end, bunch, tight open, which the scheme's in the members option. You have the spread formation. So if you run a 2x2, right, you'll be able to cook a lot of the zones. You'll have regular trips, empty trio, and it's just an awesome formation, okay? As far as pistol, I haven't really looked into it. I would imagine these trips formations are gonna be pretty solid. If this one does have a stretch play, it has dive, it's gonna be kind of like single back tray. If it has, yeah, it has it. It could be like single back tray, pistol trips. You get what I'm saying? So you can put in work with this playbook. It's probably the best playbook in the game. Drop a like on today's video. Love you guys, man. Peace.